So for this exercise, you're gonna need a chair or a lower surface that you can put pressure through your hands, and then also just a folded up towel that we're gonna place on the floor. And the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to step onto the towel and have the ball of the foot on the towel, and then just the ends of our toes are sticking off the towel. This is gonna give us something to press into to give the brain a little feedback, and it helps to relax the toes. From here, we are going to lean forward. We're going to put about half of our body weight on our hands, but the other half of our weight still on our feet. And then we are going to lift one leg up. From here, we're going to be working on calf strength, but without the toes gripping. So we are going to press, one more thing. We do not want to have our knee locked back. Okay, this is going to be so common for people to want to do the calf raise this way. I want you to soften your knee the smallest bit, just so the leg's still straight, but not hyperextended. We also don't want it super bent yet. We're gonna do those next. So you're gonna be here, knee just slightly bent or in more of a straight position, and now you are going to push through the ball of the big toe. Push into that towel, lifting up, and then slowly lowering back down, keeping that press through the ball, the big toe. Keep pushing up. Watch your toes as you do this. We want our toes to stay nice and relaxed. They're not gripping the ground, and they're also not lifting up off the ground. Really think all the motion of this calf raise is coming from you pushing that ball of the foot. Really think, drive that ball of the foot, the ball of the big toe specifically, down into the floor. And then slowly lower, keeping that pressure through the ball of the big toe. So if we're doing this right, you should get a pretty good burn through the calf. And once again, we don't want those toes to grip. So that's gonna target one part of the calf, but we can also target the lower calf by getting in that same position. This time we are going to bend the knee a little bit more, and once it's in that bent knee position, it is not going to change angles. It is going to stay right at this angle the entire time. And then I'm going to push through that ball of the foot again and slowly go back down, pushing through the ball of the foot and slowly going back down. This is going to take some knee control. This one's going to be a little harder. A lot of times as people do this, they are thinking they're keeping their knee bent, but then they go to almost straight in the knee as they lift the heel, and we don't want that. Keep this knee right here, and it's just the heel going up and down, and the knee follows. But we really want to make sure that pressure is going at the ball of the big toe. You're definitely going to feel some pressure at the second toe as well, but we want to get that ball of the big toe involved here. So go ahead and give that a try. Start with slower reps, start with lower reps, and increase over time. Now, if that is painful, sometimes the movement can just be painful if your leg a little inflamed right now. So you can do the same thing with knee straight or knee bent and just press through the ball of the foot. Find that area, press through, crush through the towel, and just hold as the heel is slightly lifted. You could do that as well if it's not as tolerable going up and down. But see what works for you, and we really want to make sure that calf is burning. We're not really having any pain with this either.